Looks Sith Lordish if you have the dark robe. You mean with the full flanged helmet? Phalangeed helmet? There's got to be a word that makes some amount of sense here. I don't know, I think that my main issue, or really my only issue with it when I look at it in this game, because in general, yeah, it can have a good thematic resonance to it, but it just looks so top heavy. Like my neck hurts just seeing it on a 2D sprite. So I can't imagine what actually wearing it would feel like, you know? Torinski Gen Z confirmed. They've adopted you. Oh, to what do I owe the honor? Next thing you know, I'll be watching their tic-tacs and I'll begin all hipping with it. Doing all the dances. Okay. Trolls ended up being, quite a bit more dicey than I was originally anticipating. I don't know if there's anything I can really do except keep digging here. When you find yourself in a hole, sometimes the only way out is through. Son of a gun. Oh me oh my. I guess so. Let's think back on that a bit. Rewind the tapes. Oh no. Can't say rewind the tapes. I've revealed myself as definitely not Gen Z. What's rebound? It's not rebound. Let's boomerang that short and look back on our last couple moments here. Potions wouldn't have been of much use because healing doesn't work for the Vinestalkers. But I guess scrolls, Telly wasn't an option, but a fear scroll might have done the trick, so we can do a quick check. I mean, none of our high stacks would have been it. Rip, you were getting going. Aw, shucks, son of a gun. And now I'll never be cool with the children. What a shame. Oh, man. You know, and I say that with a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, a little bit of sarcasm dripping through, but at the end of the day, I am an unapologetic people pleaser, and so I do want to be cool with everyone. Oftentimes to a detrimental level. A yes man through and through. But okie dokie, how are we doing? It's tempting on my end to call it, but do we really want to leave on such a note? You know, I guess it runs the full gauntlet, the roller coaster of emotions, leaving last month. Was it last month? Was it 2 months ago? When did I leave? On a victory, followed up by just failure after failure after failure. Get going here. Could get me going. I don't know what my brain is trying to supply me with. I'm also like spinning up the Rolodex again, dating myself to a certain extent with all sorts of lingo and Gen Z-isms that I again have no place putting on in a performative manner. But I guess I have to make some kind of a decision, or I just reveal to you all the truth of this stream, that this is indeed purgatory, and my only job is to keep you here in a suspended subliminal state between runs as we constantly don't get far enough for anything interesting to happen, die, and restart from the beginning, baby. Hell yeah. I want this one to work. So we're gonna do another try. Because I think it's an interesting strategy. What I probably should have done is switch away from long blades. I don't know why I'm so dead set on making long blades work out. Ooh, magic regeneration. That's not bad though. I can get down with that. One more. Do you want an encore? Encore, do you want more rock and roll with the Brooklyn Boys one last time? I need you all to roar. Something like that. Obviously, I kind of mumbled my way through one word because I don't know what you something and roll with the Brooklyn Boys, but regardless, moving on from my inability to accurately quote rap lyrics from the 90s? When did Encore come out? I actually know that more so from the Numb Encore mashup from like the early 2000s than anything else. But we'll keep on churning and burning here for the time being. Sounds like Karaoke King to me. I do like the concept of lyricless karaoke, where you can't, you don't get the nice sing-along bobbing words, and instead you have to go off your memory. Especially when it comes to a lot of those songs from like my childhood, because I have an uncanny ability to hit either 100% or 0% of most lyrics from those eras. And there's no telling how the performance is going to go out. I mainly am thinking about that in regards to not the lyricless karaoke, even though I do find that a fun concept and idea, but something my partner and I like to do. Oof. This is really bad. And now I'm confused. Okay, well, this is our life now. Okay, potion of mutation, immediately feeling genetically stable and horns. Not bad, not bad. I'll take that. I guess just potion of might, and we're duking this out, buddy. Perfect. Couple of levels. I guess the anti-magic bite does have its own kind of magic to it, if you think about it. Also, don't be like me. Don't walk directly into a crowd of bloodthirsty orcs. Whoops. Did I do... I didn't do my starting routine. Oh no, now that I've done it, am I instantly gonna get hit by the hands of karmic fate? Maybe I was onto something by not doing it. I've learned the secrets to my failures, and as can be expected, and as we've known from the very beginning, it had nothing to do with my own inabilities, and instead was all due to karmic justice that is beyond my control. It's the only explanation, really. But okie dokie. I could at least get to the point of having Sif Muna, maybe even as far as having invocations up and running and channel magic as an option, so that we can see the true magic of the Vinestalker, the Sif Stalker, the Vine Muna. It's got to be a good combination of sounds there somewhere. Definitely can throw on. Okay, we got our Rambo bandana on, ready to take on the world. Guess it's not the right color, I believe. Again, I feel like I'm now revealing that not only am I too old to be a millennial, but I'm either too young or too stupid to be any other generalized group or generation. Instead, I'm just off my own little bubble of not really being with it in any capacity. But hey, not the end of the world. Still get by some way, somehow. But I'm just gonna leave without dealing with our Lemire friend there. Hopefully, Pickle comes and faces me themselves, the coward. Don't have a lot of confidence in that, but I would like to think that even a terrible null being doesn't quite work, right? Like I like saying human being to give a little bit more. It's like using someone's full name. When you use a multi-syllabic word to refer to somebody's species, just, you know, it hits a bit different, but unfortunately, just not cutting it here. Oh gosh, okay, switch places, yes. You absolute fool. I mean, I might die doing this, but you're still the fool. Don't get it twisted. Perfect. Completely, you know, I calculated that 2 stacks of potion was going to be berserk, and lo and behold, we managed to get through in one piece. No need to, thank me or compliment me. Okay, our teeth just grew. For a moment there, I lost my mind because I was wondering why we were still playing Demon Spawn, but makes sense. It's just our razor sharp teeth coming in like any self-respecting plant. Carnivorous plants are pretty cool. And there's no lead up or interesting, clever joke to that. It's just something that I do believe and think. I actually had a Venus flytrap at one point when I was a teenager. I did think it was a pretty neat little thing. Especially since I don't think I fed it. And I don't remember there being that many bugs around. So I don't know how it managed to somehow do fairly well for, if I'm recalling correctly, like years. But hey, I guess it's a mystery to us all. Science just isn't quite there yet. We're still working out the kinks on how plants do, you know? Far be it for us to, oh gosh, okay. I'm running, and no contacts, no disrespect, you bust around, you break your neck. Institution. And again, just showing my unparalleled, unrivaled ability to remember random ass lyrics. Never much of a Black Eyed Peas person. Oh me oh my. As we continue just the inane ramblings of a madman trying to have some semblance of narration in their life here, I guess. Okay, Devessa down. Down is going to be a little bit of a problem child, if I have to guess. Need to gentle parent this son of a gun, even though I don't think they'll appreciate it. As we're risking up the carver. Teach their own. Maybe it's a good profession. Maybe where you come from, the carver is an important, you know, pillar of the community. And +2 willpower. No, thank you, my friend. Though I do appreciate it. Ooh, an acquirement scroll on sale, except I do want to buy that blinking almost assuredly. I kind of want the teleportation while I'm at it. ID is a little on the expensive side, but I'll still buy it. And, ooh, we actually already had a couple of blink scrolls under our belt, so that is beautiful. Do have almost no money now, but such is life. Not the end of the world one way or another. And otherwise, let's just figure out what these scrolls do, huh? What that tongue do. Nothing really to note in our spree of IDs there, unfortunately. But we have blinking. We have butterflies. Which, what that amounts to is we have very little excuse for what may or may not happen to us moving forward. I mean, we can kind of just walk away from these sons of guns and let nature's regen do its thing, you know? So there's that. I should be staying away from those openings just because taking pokes from multiple angles, well, it can be a good Friday night. Doesn't quite fit the plans and expectations for ourselves here at the moment. Hello, Blork. Sorry, didn't even really give you the time of days. I just tabbed through you with murderous intent, but such is the life of an adventurer. Can't stop to smell the roses or, you know, ask any questions for guiding your moral principles. Instead, it's always forward, onwards and downwards for honor and glory. And we'll just see what happens. So that stairwell is most likely going to be off limits, a little bit overcrowded on bottom side, but we'll pop right back in. And do it, I'll take the white upstairs. I've some, I was going to say some level of confidence. Almost changed it to some level of unearned confidence after the initial exchange of blows there, but that's fine. Do you know what? I actually will run my butt upstairs here real quick. Let's grab some chainmail. It's slightly more effective. Doesn't look great, for being honest with ourselves, but that's not the end of the world. So that stairwell is no bueno, but we can head over this direction instead. Beautiful. And we can see how we fare over on this side of things. Oof. You kids definitely coming upstairs with me. Fantastic. In fact, we can probably finish off the rest of the crew here as well. Beautiful. It's tempting to swap into a short sword with an ego on it. Jesus. Enough with the steam, my friend. Can we chill for just the slightest of moments? I guess the answer to that question is a resounding no, unfortunately. But we'll do just a wee bit of the old stair dancing, square dancing. Oops. Shouldn't have revealed our steam dragon friend. I think that was another bit of a critical error. Hope you find a quick blade. Quick blade wouldn't be too bad. I'm actually hoping for something a little bit on the heavier side, just to kind of match with our hopes and aspirations for this character. And specifically, I'm looking, you know, at like nice double sword or something along those lines. Because quick blades are really fun, and they do synergize nicely in general with the Vinestalker way of life, because of course more frequent attacks means more frequent anti-magic bites. All that good stuff. Question, profit. But on the flip side, damage against some of the later game enemies isn't going to be great, and I'm going to need something for dealing with them. Ooh, a magic sword. I will take you. It's only +1, but that is one better than anything I've got going for me in life, so I will gladly pick up that son of a gun, and great sword as well. Why the heck not? Try it on for size, even if it's unlikely to see any real usage at any point in the near future. And I've already forgotten, before the distraction of the magic sword, completely forgotten what we were talking about, but that's fine. Oh, probably quick blades. So I glance over at chat. See that message. Am I still alive? Okay. Undeservedly still alive, but we're gonna butterfly up. Suckers. And then we are out of there. I'm picking up gloves on the way, though. Far be it for a near-death experience to make me not want to accessorize, you know? But there we go. Am I going to use that tower shield found earlier? So that's a great question if it's from a previous run or not, because there were 2 different runs that had tower shields early on. I don't think it was this one. Son of a gun. Torinski, you idiot. You absolute moron. You're embarrassing yourself in front of your peers. And let's head back down to brain shutdown D8, so D7, and we can pick our stairwell accordingly. So we will eventually, almost assuredly, want to use the tower shield. We'll take quite a bit of training. We'll slow down our attack delay until then. We could, I guess, take a quick peek. 0.9. I'm guessing it's going to be like 1.2, 1.3. Only 1.1. Oh, that's actually much better than I thought it would be. And so maybe we try this out a little bit earlier than I otherwise would have. And we'll see how it feels, shall we? Can always be the change we want to see in the world if we have complaints moving forward here. For the time being, besides my complaint that my mouse is on my screen, I'm looking pretty dang happy, pretty chuffed at the overall skew of it all. Perfect. And I guess we got past gaining Sif Muna, which was one of my qualifying features for wanting to achieve in this new start to a run here. We'll go just a smidge further and see if we can't get some good success going in here, shall we? Specifically, like clearing down to lair, maybe even dipping our toes in that direction. Don't think we'll be making it much further beyond that, if I'm being completely honest with myself and with all of you lovely folks, but I guess only time will tell. Yikes, this is not exactly set up on comfortable fighting with. There we go. Hallways, on the other hand, a bit more acceptable. Don't know why I say a bit more acceptable. Much more acceptable, really. And with that, we're actually able to chunk through the crowds. Fantastic. Holy.